It's 11 o'clock on this late Saturday night, November 9th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, November 9th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and it is 23 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Schiff says whistleblower testimony is redundant and unnecessary. Schiff signals he will reject GOP sham. Witness requested. Baby Trump balloon flashed at Alabama appearance. Farm fire, small brush fire breaks out in Hollywood Hills, burns at least 34 acres. Operating the government's blocking its new Berlin Wall, says U.S. Ambassador to Germany. A slave rebellion arises again. Boston Mayor Marty Walsh says Gillette's announcement caught him off guard a little bit. Elizabeth Warren ignores Biden and plays sexism in a fundraising note. CNN and anchor went session for President Trump. Republicans seek public testimony of Hunter Biden and ominous whistleblower at impeachment hearings. Is the fate of a religious site in India finally resolved? Iraq protests death toll rise by to 300 with nearly 50,000 injured. Orthodoxy lawmakers detained in Hong Kong. In goodwill gesture, Pakistan opens corridor to 6th striker. India and progress amid wider tensions. Boston police seized enough fentanyl to kill over 2 million people. New York investigates claims of sexism and Apple Card credit limits. Saudi Aramco will offer less than 1% of the shares to individual investors, so might be the biggest IPO ever. Popeye's employee slams widow after she allegedly says racial slur. NASA Marshall expense stands with UAE to advance space manufacturing. Vape illness linked the director of one suspect to the new CDC report. CDC says a toxic compound may be responsible for vape illnesses. Australian wildfire, 3 dead, 7 missing, 150 homes destroyed. India, Supreme Court allows Hindus to build double undisputed holy site. Hong Kong arrested 3 protesters letter makers and sent notice to the 4 of us Saturday at mid. India, get rid of protest for parents from local elections later this month. Bangladesh jail for these ordered about 500,000 people to evacuate ahead of a cyclone bubble which made landfall at midnight Saturday night. 30 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall, European leaders included German Chancellor Angela Merkel gathered at the capital marked the historic anniversary of the country's reunification. Policeman Donald left River dead in California desert. Medicare Part B premiums deductible increase in 2020. After Northeast work up to the court, the primary store fresh water refrigerator on Friday morning. A more important wood-like storm in his Norwegian. A lawsuit filed this week accused the Pennsylvania hospital of negligence and failed to let families know about a bacterial contamination of donor breast milk that killed 3 babies and 6 and 8. After 50 years, Butler's house still rolling along in North Attleboro. Thought if you want to like that, the city's number 1 crime fighter will be watching. Search the case late Tuesday when 45 Edward Oldfield ran a red light. Peter with 11:04. Time now for Peter Channel Sports Report. The Boston Celtics put a pasting on the San Antonio Spurs on the road in San Antonio. $135 to $115. Another NBA scores. Dogs won 15, Chalk 110, Houston 117, Chicago 94, Dallas 138, Memphis 122, and Golden State 108, Oklahoma City 114. And HL scores. Colorado 3, Columbus Blue Jackets 2, 63rd, 11 3rd, St. Louis 1, category 0 for 1 period. San Jose and Nashville no score, 6-3, 11 in first period. New York Islanders 2, 4-1. Tampa Bay Lightning 5, Buffalo 3, Philadelphia 3, Toronto 2, final shootout, and Montreal 3, LA Kings 2, Ottawa 4, Carolina 1, Pittsburgh 3, Chicago Blackhawks 2, final shootout, Washington 5, Vegas 2, and Minnesota 4, Arizona 3. And also, your Tigers beat Alabama 46-41 the first round against tied since 2011. And Terry Stotts lost this fight. Blue 64 cents. Disappointing. Peter Children's time is 11:06. Time now for traffic transit check. Beep! Shuttle bus in place on service between Sullivan Square and Ruggles this weekend from now until November 10th to the truck work. The communication is on the communication issue on the north side. The Commuter Rail Network has been resolved. Normal service and resumed for all trains. Real-time location and prediction and information remain unavailable. And the fares are looking good. Okay. Newport Bridge on the westbound side. A little bit slow. 24 on the northbound side. Slow about both ends about Route 44. The random stretch. 140 on the northbound side. So the freestyle stretch. 45 on the northbound side. So the redford stretch. 120 on the northbound side. Also on Route 1 in Dedham. Service busway southbound side. 3 feet back down and down. Dorchester, Massachusetts. Central Mass Highways on looking good. Western Mass 91 southbound side. Also the Deerfield stretch. In Connecticut, looking good. And up in Northern New England, New Hampshire, highways on looking good. In Maine, looking good. In Vermont, looking good. And in 87 the southbound side, also up 11 in Champlain, New York, and onwards. 15 so somewhere towards Montreal. Peter Children's time is 11:07. Time now for weather report. The potential conditions for rain and change in the period of storms and ice across some of the region Tuesday. Much colder air moves in the region while the accumulation looks to be on the minor side right now. Possible that winter weather provides may eventually be needed for the period of light freezing rain occurs. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. Tonight, partly clouds cover 25 degrees, calm and firm. Sunday, Pat the sun's got 51 degrees. Lots of windy period southwest about 6 and 11 miles in the morning. From Sunday night, mostly clouds about 35 degrees. Southwest about 5 and 7 miles and becoming covered after night. Thursday, partly sun's got 56 degrees. Lots of wind coming to southwest 6 miles in the morning. Monday night, slight just rain before 1 a.m. Then just rain after 2 a.m. Mostly clouds about 38 degrees. Lots of wind coming to southeast about 5 miles at midnight. Just 30% for Tuesday. Rain at 48 degrees, southwest about 6 to 11 miles and coming to northwest in the afternoon, chance of 3% for Tuesday. Chance of snow before 7 p.m. Mostly clouds with 18 degrees, northwest about 50 miles, chance of 30% for Wednesday. Sunday, mostly clouds with 30 about 16 degrees, northwest about 5 to 18 miles an hour. For Thursday, mostly clouds with 36 about 25 degrees, wind coming to west about 5 miles an hour. And for Friday, most of the sun's got 47 about 28 degrees. Covering coming to northwest about 5 to 7 miles in the morning. And for Saturday, sun's got about 42 degrees and north for about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Right now, northern it is a fair part of the county 22 degrees. That's giving it for the Peter Channel. Late night, 11 o'clock news on this. Late Saturday night, November 9th, 2018. Peter Woods, hope you have a good night with good positive. And I will see you tomorrow morning with a more report. Hope you have a good night.